You want it in or you want it out? I'll put it in for you.
No, I gotta practice. It's a good time to practice, like right now. Guys, thanks so much for coming. If you were here last show, there's a lot of things that happened since the last show. One of which is that I turned 40. Yes! I'm so excited that I turned 40. I've been saying I've been 40 since 37.5. I'm like, this is an important moment in my life. It hasn't even sunk in what are the perfect positive lessons in turning 40, but things off the top of my head, like right now, because it's only been a month, is first thing, I'm this close to becoming barren. I'm like, yes! Touch the baby bullet. Almost. It's now awkward to ask me if I have children. I'm so fucking excited. I'm so excited not to have to think about it. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Maybe I should freeze my eggs. I don't know. Nobody cares. Another thing about turning 40 is, now that you're 40, people are like, ooh, she's experienced things. She knows. She's wise. She's got things to say. I know. I'm like, now I can share my wiseness with the youth of today. It's already happening. Like this past weekend I was at a party. This 20-something-year-old was loaded and she was about to smoke a big fatty and I was like, stop! Don't do it, girl! You're about to get the spins even with one drag. Right? We're all in there. And she was like, wow, thank you. How did you know? I was like, I'm 40, girl. And like last night, my girlfriend was like, oh, my boyfriend dumped me. It was awful. I was like, fuck that guy. But you know what? If you want to get over someone, get under someone. And if he really fucked you, fuck his friend. Better yet, 2 black guys. Or his friend and 2 black guys. I know. There's so many things. Come to the next show. Right now it's all fresh, right? Sorry, this is what happens when you put me at the end of the show. I get drunk. Loose lips sink ships, girl. Anyway, another thing about turning 40, I am officially a cougar. Right? I used to love them old. Older the better. I like to challenge myself, you know? How far can you go? Right? Now I need your youth. I need your young, virile energy. You need my guidance. It works out. There's no punchline here. I just wanted to tell you that. Anyway, last time, so many things have changed. First thing, I started working. I got a job. Very excited. Yes, I know. It was between working and going to see my sick grandmother. It was a very ethical situation. It wasn't that she was sick, she was dying, to be honest. Yeah. She's dead now too, so it's extra awkward. Anywho, it was an interesting time. I was thinking, like I was worried about taking the job or potentially going to see her, because Lebanese people, it's a little hard. You know, they don't care to go out on a high note, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm dying, but here's what's wrong with you. Okay? So it was a little tense, but thank God for Skype meetings. We had some good times, and I was right. She was really upset when I told her what I was planning to do. Come see her instead of gonna take the job, and she was like, what were you going to do? You were going to come see me die instead of work? My God. So we had some good moments. Our last Skype meeting was very moving. She was like, Karine, And she moved her camera. She's very sophisticated, she was. And she moved it up and down. She goes, "From what I see, you shall inherit my fat rings." Love you, Grandma. Gros bisous. That's French for lots of kisses. Yeah, so working is a very interesting situation. I know, especially when you have to sit at a desk all day. It's been a lot of transition, a lot of emotions, which is code for eating a lot. And I know, and staring at my computer to convince myself to work. I'm like, come on, Karine. Come on, you can do this. Just the skeleton. Just the skeleton. Son of a bitch, it's lunch. All right, after lunch, we're gonna like re-energize and we're gonna do this. Okay, let's do it. Get back to my desk, sit down. I'm like, fuck, I forgot the coffee. Get up. This time I carry paper with me. I learned that from George Costanza from Seinfeld. Right? Always look busy. So I'm like, fuck, let's do this. It's gotten better now. Mostly because I missed deadlines and I got my job threatened. It's amazing what you can do when push comes to shove. Another thing about getting a desk job is that, sitting down for 13 hours has made me extra lazy. So what I find is when I'm not sitting, I'm looking to sit. It's natural observation, it's not even a joke. Now it's gotten so bad, I just like walk, I follow my ass. So I'm like, she's amazing at finding a place to sit. I'm like, whoa, that's the wall, but okay, I see the crack, I can see, okay. All right, oh, that feels good, okay. You're right. Yeah, office jobs really hard. Another thing, obviously, what happens when you're sitting at a lot and eating a lot is that you get a little chubby. I don't even know how chubby I've gotten, to be honest. Unless I get clues like seeing myself on Facebook and then I'm like, untag! Ah! Undo the untag! How the hell? It's always a little bit of a shock, Other clues are like, the other night I was walking home alone and I thought someone was following me. Like I actually felt somebody in my personal space and I'm like, okay, Josh, this is it. You're gonna fucking fight. I know, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, you are gonna fucking fight, girl, okay? Fight or flight. Okay, what's your instinct? Do it! And I turned around, and yes, it was my own ass. I didn't even believe it, to be honest. I actually had to put both hands on my buttocks and walk, and I'm like, son of a bitch, that's it. Well, problem solved, mystery solved. Wow. What the fuck? How did this happen? I know, imagine how I feel. Anyway, another clue is when your almost 80-year-old father who hasn't seen you in a few months was like, hey, you know what, Daddy? You know what's a good idea? Why don't we go on a diet together? I'm like, he's like, we can encourage each other, huh? I'm like, dude, you're almost 80. If you start dieting now, like, what the fuck's the point, right? Like, he's so old, he calls the gym calisthenics. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I knew something was up. I called my sister on that one. She was like, well, hasn't seen you in ages. Yeah. He's the same wonderful papa. When I told him about my new relationship, he was like, well, very matter of fact, like he was reading it off the encyclopedia. He's like, you've reached your expiration dates, let's face it. You marry him. I'm like, all right, old man, all right. Then he tried to fix it because he saw the look on my face, right? He was like, well, you know what I mean, like expired, but not really expired. It's just like, you know, best before, huh? But I'm excited about my relationship. I'll keep talking about it. I love that hairy bastard. Yeah, we're doing really well. We're doing so well. I mean, we are lingering in the lazy sex phase of our relationship. You know that phase. You don't really have foreplay. You don't even really talk to each other. You kind of grunt. You're like, no. I know when my baby wants lazy sex, he'll say things like, babe, want to take my dick? And rub it on your clit? I'm like, you mean do your job for you, baby? All right. Okay. I'm not any better. He asked me for a blowjob the other day. I was like, hold on. And I got frozen. He actually goes, I took a shower. I was like, okay. Anyway, with all that disturbing information about me, I leave you with this special thought of the day. Actually, it's random. It's my random thought of the day. This time, I was thinking about Louis C.K. It's really fucked up, I know. All that shit that happened, right? But one thing that was sticking in the forefront of my mind, if it was a woman masturbating, it'd be like a 3-day hostage situation. We don't, like, there's no, like, you know, we like to build it up. We like to set the scene, you know? It's like, you went and did all that. You're not just gonna, like, rumble him out really super fast. Take our time. Anyway, that's my random thought.